morning. This is a highly requested video, a full day of eating. Yay! Finally! I actually filmed one before, and have you ever just filmed a video and just hated it? And hated it? And hated it? Okay, well, here we are, okay. For breakfast, I've been seeing this anabolic French toast recipe everywhere, and I had to give it a try. Greg Doucette would be so proud. Buy his friggin' cookbook! Honestly, it's pretty simple. So to make the batter, as you could say, I used 2 eggs, some milk, and some cinnamon. I've seen people put sugar in the mix, but I think the sweetness from the syrup would be enough, so you ain't need all that sugar. So I like to work out first thing in the morning because I feel like I have the most energy and motivation, and then it just starts off my day right and puts me in a good mood. Trust me, don't sleep on a good sweat right in the morning. I also wake up with a lot of anxiety, so it really just calms me down. Right after a workout, I want to eat something filling, but that's also nutritious. So I mix up the batter, making sure the cinnamon is evenly distributed. For this to be healthy, you're going to want to use a healthy bread. Makes sense, right? I'm using this Dempster's whole grains honey and oatmeal bread. It's absolutely delicious, okay? You're gonna take those yummy pieces of toast and dip them in the batter, making sure they're fully covered. Is anyone else creeped out by how slimy eggs are? I don't know, it's kind of weird. So normally I would only make like 2 slices for me because that would fill me up. But when I do these food videos, I make a plate for my parents too. So I ended up making another set of batter and making a couple of slices for them. But the one set I made enough for 3 pieces of French toast. So if you want more, just double it or triple it. After getting a pan nice and hot, adding a little margarine with some olive oil added to it, you're going to place these bad boys right into the pan. They don't take long to cook, a couple of minutes on each side, so I kind of just eyeball it. I want the eggs cooked and the bread to be a little bit more on the crispy side, and voila, they're done. Now comes the fun part, the decorating. I think I literally put almost every single piece of fruit I had in my fridge on these French toasts. So we've got some fresh cut up strawberries, sprinkle those on there. I got some blackberries, some cut up banana. I was actually gonna try to caramelize them, but I honestly already was starving. But maybe next video I'll show you how to do that. It's actually delicious. So I've been trying to incorporate more fruit into my diet, and I find it's easy to do that with breakfast. First thing in the morning when I'm craving something sweet. It's funny because I actually usually prefer something savory in the morning. Like my go-to is like eggs with like seasoning and like an everything bagel. But the night before I was watching all these French toast videos and I had to have them. Let me tell you. I should post these and tag Greg. I'm sure he'd find these really beautiful. So my mom was showing me these secrets of like how to make the perfect French toast topping, and she told me to take brown sugar and a little bit of cinnamon and just sprinkle it on top of the French toast. It gives it that extra little bit of sweetness, so every bite has a bit of flavor. Brown sugar is definitely the healthier sugar because white sugar is more processed, so the darker, the healthier. Once all that decorating is done, this is what we have as a finished product. I think it looks absolutely delicious. Watching these videos all over, I'm getting hungry again. This looks so yummy, but oh, just wait. Before we dig in, I have some exciting news. I have now partnered up with Filippo Loreti. I love how that just rolls off the tongue. Filippo Loreti. It's a luxury watch and jewelry company. They were ever so kind to give me these 2 beautiful pieces. When I went to their site to pick out which pieces I would like, I just loved how modern looking everything was. Everything was beautiful. Everything stood out to me. I chose this piece. I think it's too cute. They're given women's names. So this piece is a thick 14 karat gold on sterling silver. It's a one size fits all. It bends to your wrist. I thought it was just too cute because it has these green jewels at the end. They're called aventurine. Sounds so bougie. Ooh, I love it. This would normally retail for $279 Canadian, but Filippo Loreti has fair pricing and they sell it for $99 Canadian. What a deal! I thought this was too cute and the perfect addition to an outfit. It's very simple and very beautiful, very modern. Every piece in the Filippo Loreti collection draws inspiration from icons of Roman Empire and pays tribute to the art, history, and culture of Italy. Filippo Loreti wants to make luxury jewelry accessible and part of your daily life. They build a direct relationship with the best manufacturers and they design their products in-house, so they're able to bring you high-quality, beautiful luxury goods at down-to-earth prices. The second piece is this Lisa ring. It's sterling silver dipped in rhodium for extra shine and strength. It normally would retail for 199 Canadian, but once again, with fair pricing, Filippo Loreti sells it for $69. They're actually having a 50% off sale right now for Valentine's Day, so if you're looking to get a special someone a gift, please feel free to save your coin and save an additional 15% off using my code SHAY15. If you do use my code, I love and appreciate you so much. You are really helping me and the channel out. Thank you so much. Love you. Okay, back to eating. First off, these were absolutely delicious. Definitely an easy, simple recipe that I could see myself making for breakfast. So I just wanted to speak a little bit on fixing my relationship with food during lockdown. I found that planning out my meals helped a lot. I know my body and I know when I get hungry, so I can plan around that. Most of the day I spent editing for YouTube, and I'm the type of person that once I start something, I need to finish it. And sometimes that means I ignore when I feel hungry. I find myself pushing off eating more and more until I get so hungry that I'm hangry. And then I go down to the kitchen and it's like, what can I eat that takes the least amount of time? And that's not always going to be the healthiest thing. So to avoid that, I started prepping my food a little bit. So when I made my breakfast, I would do a little prep for lunch. So if, for example, if I was going to have potatoes for lunch, I would cut them up, season them, and put some oil on them so that when I was ready for lunch, I could just pop them in the oven. So this really helped me a lot, and it can help you too. For lunch, I had been scrolling through Pinterest and saw these pictures of sweet potatoes toast. How did I not know this was a thing? Did you guys? So all you do is take a nice juicy sweet potato like this and you slice it lengthwise so that it resembles a sort of piece of bread, you know? And then you put it in the toaster. I know, right? I am confusion. I didn't even know you could do this. So I'm so used to putting mine in the oven, but this is genius. So once you have your sweet potato slices, you turn your toaster all the way to the end, and then you pop that bad boy in. So the pin says to put it in 3 times, but I found that 1.5 was enough, made my toasters just different. It actually comes out nice and tender and crispy. I wanted to try one savory and one sweet recipe. Pinterest has so many different combinations, but the one that stood out to me the most was the one with the egg. For the sweet, a lot of people are talking about sweet potatoes and peanut butter, and it's such a weird combination that you'd never think to try it. But I did, and all I can say is, wow, delicious. You need to try it. Okay, I was a little skeptical about these sweet potato toasts, especially the peanut butter one. But you know what? We gotta give it a try. I can definitely tell you that this is delicious. I really love the runny yolk, and I could take some of the sweet potato and like soak that up. I think this is a pretty doable meal. I honestly was still so full from breakfast that I wasn't really hungry for a big meal. So these are a good idea because you can slice the sweet potatoes and just keep them in the fridge, and then when you're ready to eat, just pop them in the toaster. I saw so many recipes on Pinterest, one with apples, with some oats, one with blueberries. You can get pretty creative with these, and you can even go even more creative with the savory, with like chicken and ham. I'm getting hungry all over again. So this is how I eat when I'm at home because I have access to a stove and oven, but once I get back to work and reality, this is definitely going to change. I'll definitely keep doing these full days of eating, like these videos, because you guys really seem to want to see this, and weirdly enough, I've been loving watching these videos because I like to get some meal ideas and inspiration. I hate eating the same thing every single week. I need flavor and creativity. I've been considering buying some influencers' cookbooks, and I think I will. They show you how to meal prep for the entire week, and that just makes things so much more efficient. So Greg Doucette has a really good cookbook, so does Remington James, even Lily Sabri. Have you guys heard of this anabolic diet? They just might be onto something. Actually, as I'm editing this video, I'm filming for another video, which is trying out anabolic recipes. So make sure you have your notification bell on so you don't miss that, because you're gonna want to see this one. For din, sorry, I can help it. For dinner, I had already made one of my favorite stir fries the day before. I was gonna record it, but honestly, I just got lazy. Like, recording, cooking, it takes a lot of effort, okay? And I just wanted to get messy and just eat. But I make enough to last a few days, and I just keep it in the fridge. This is a honey garlic stir fry. I would normally have pieces of chicken in this to give it some protein, but I don't have any right now. I need to go get some groceries. So I usually make the rice fresh and just heat up the vegetables, but this time I made enough rice for the few days I was gonna be eating this. I'll actually show you this recipe for the stir fry in another video because it is bomb. It literally tastes like Chinese food takeout, like the stuff you get at a restaurant. I really hope you guys enjoyed this full day of eating. I was craving something sweet, so I went and made a yogurt bowl with some strawberry yogurt, some shredded coconut, blackberries, strawberries, and some cut up banana, and can't forget the granola. I forgot to add chia seeds, but I'll usually add those on there too. If you like this video, please hit that like button. It helps support me and the channel, and it also shows me which videos you guys want to see more of. I hope this inspires you to try some new recipes or inspires you to meal prep. Either way, thank you so much for watching. If there's a recipe you'd like me to try out or anything like that, let me know down below. Don't forget to have your post notifications set to all so you don't miss an upload. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you. Bye guys!